Alright guys, welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. So in the last episode, we finally retrieved the sacred urn of Andraste with our ashes. We didn't receive the whole urn, but we got to take a pinch of the ashes with us, which was awesome. We returned to camp, and I was hoping it was just going to be, okay, let me sell my things real quick, and then we're good. Nope. We had a vision of the Arl Eamon, Alistair and I, and then we got attacked at camp by a horde of Darkspawn. And then I was like, well, because the Darkspawn showed up, our dudes that we can sell stuff to were gone. So I was like, crap, what do we do from here? So I traveled to Redcliffe and then traveled back to camp to be able to sell my things. And then Alistair decided to drop a bombshell on us that he wants us to be his first and last love, which I feel the same way, baby daddy. That's why we're staring at him. I'm going to cut to that moment right here, actually, because I saved it for this episode specifically, so here we go.
Alright, I guess I really don't know how to ask you this.
What? Baby daddy, what are you trying to hit me with? Ask me what?
Oh, how do I say this? You think it would be easier, but every time I'm around you, I feel as if my head's about to explode.
I feel the same.
Straight.
I feel the same. I feel the same way.
Well, I hope you mean the head exploding thing in a good way. Here's the thing. Being near you makes me crazy. But I can't imagine being without you. Not ever. You're the first woman I've ever spent the night with. And if I have my way, you'll be the last.
I feel the same.
Good. I'm glad. Let's move on then. We've got a long way to go yet.
What an extremely touching moment that we unfortunately don't have a lot of time to unpack because we need to go and sell things very quickly and then we need to go give the Arl the ashes.
Enchantment?
Oh no. I need to talk to you.
If there's anything I can do for you, please tell me.
Okay, we cleared out our inventory. Let's go and drop off some stuff into these boxes for our allies. Really, these are all things I don't really use anyways, so that is totally fine with me. Okay.
Generous as always, Warden.
You're damn right. I wonder, real quick before we go, is there anything else we can say to Alistair?
Something you need, my dear?
I had another dream about the Arl Eamon.
Yes, me too. And I got the feeling at the end there that it saw us, was aware of us, whatever you want to call it. Could have just been my imagination, I suppose. What do you think?
I think you're right.
You know how some people want to be right all the time? Me, not so much.
Yeah.
I guess one thing is certain, at least, isn't it? It's official. This is a blight.
Oh, I just got chills.
Something you need, my dear?
Anything else we can talk about?
Of course. Something you need, my dear? Well, we're in camp. Now's as good a time as any to talk, right?
Where do you see this going between us?
Wow. You don't hold back on the hard questions, huh? I don't know where this is going. We have the blight to think of first, don't we? Everything else just seems so distant.
I'm not gonna let you go, baby daddy.
Let's hope we have that option. This isn't really the time for this conversation. Please, let's just talk about this another time.
Damn. Alright, well, on that note, we were supposed to get a +2 approval rating from that, but I think we have him at 100 right now, so, oops. Alright, let's go. Squad up.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
I clicked too fast. To Castle Redcliffe. Or Redcliffe Castle. I think it should be Castle Redcliffe. Step aside, bitches, I have come with the ashes. Hey, Sir Perth, what up?
It is good you resolved this demon business. Now we must either revive the Arl or allow Ban Tegan to take his place.
Yeah, Tegan, listen, you're a good guy, it's just I can revive it, Arl. I just don't know where I'm going. I think I have to go upstairs. Where the heck is the Arl? Hi, boys. I'm lost. There's Connor, you little shit. There he is. Use the ashes. Did it work right away? Is that just a thing? Continue. Oh shit, cool.
Where am I?
Be calm, brother. You have been deathly ill for a very long time.
Yeah, you're not gonna believe it.
Nothing.
Tegan? What are you doing here? Where is Isolde?
Much has happened since you fell ill, brother. Some of it will not be easy for you to hear.
Yeah, your woman's gone, bro.
I wish to hear all of it.
Your woman's gone. Your kid turned into a demonic little shit. There's a blight. Logain's a dick.
This is most troubling.
Caitlyn's dead. Alistair should be king.
There is much to be done, that is true. But I should first be thankful to those who have done so much. Grey Warden, I know you did what you had to. I grieve for Isolde, but I believe that had you not acted as you did, it might have been far worse. I am in your debt. Will you permit me to offer you a reward for your service?
If you'd like, I won't object.
Then allow me to declare you and those traveling with you champions of Redcliffe.
Hell yeah.
You will always be a welcome guest within these halls. And for you, Warden, a shield of the same make as those that have been given to our finest knights.
There is much else to do.
Indeed. We have no way of knowing what Logain will do once he learns of your recovery.
Logain instigates a civil war even though the Darkspawn are on our very doorstep. Long I have known him. He is a sensible man. One who never desired power.
I was there when he announced he was taking control of the throne, Eamon. He is mad with ambition, I tell you.
Mad indeed. Mad enough to kill Caitlyn, to attempt to kill myself and destroy my lands. Whatever happened to him, Logain must be stopped. What's more, we can scarce afford...
Thought you were about to make excuses for him. What are you proposing then?
We have no time to wage a campaign against him. Someone must surrender if Ferelden is to have any chance of fighting the Darkspawn.
But once everyone learns what he's done...
I will spread word of Logain's treachery, both here and against the king. But it will be but a claim made without proof. Those claims will give Logain's allies pause, but we must combine it with a challenge Logain cannot ignore. We need someone with a stronger claim to the throne than Logain's daughter.
Alistair.
You referring to Alistair, brother? Are you certain?
I would not propose such a thing if we had an alternative, but the unthinkable has occurred.
I think it's a great idea.
Tegan and I have a claim through marriage, but we would seem opportunists no better than Logain. Alistair's claim is by blood.
And what about me? Does anyone care what I want?
You have a responsibility, Alistair. Without you, Logain wins. I would have to support him for the sake of Ferelden. Is that what you want?
But I...
There's no other way,
No,
man.
my lord.
I see only one way to proceed. I will call for a Landsmeet, a gathering of all of Ferelden's nobility in the city of Denerim. There, Ferelden can decide who shall rule, one way or another. Then the business of fighting our true foe can begin. What say you to that, my friend? I do not wish to proceed without your blessing.
I say we go with your plan.
Very well. I will send out the word. But before we proceed, I believe there is the matter of the mage, my son's tutor. He still lives, I understand.
He does. He is in the dungeon, brother.
Have him brought here, Tegan. I wish to see him. Jowan, what you have done is not in question. You tried to assassinate me and set into motion a series of events that nearly destroyed everything I cherish. What have you to say in your own defense?
Nothing, my lord. Other than to say I am sorry. I expect no mercy for what I've done.
I see. Grey Warden, have you anything to say on Jowan's behalf?
I genuinely don't know what to say, because I want to say the ritual was his idea and he didn't deceive us. He has cooperated willingly, though he's a little choice. I don't want to mention the little choice thing, because, I mean, he could have just ran and not come back and been like, look, I have a ritual, but you're not going to like it. And then he seems earnest in his desire to repent. Yes, but that doesn't speak against anything like to his character that we witnessed while the Arl was gone. So I'm going to say the ritual was his idea and he didn't deceive us.
But is he attempting to worm his way out of a bad situation? Or is he truly repentant for what he has done? And what would you have me do? As the injured party, my ability to see the merciful path is strained.
But I feel like because you're the injured party, you should have the choice. He tried to wrong you, it should be your decision to let him atone. But I think he should atone. I mean, he's a mage. Hand him over to the circle.
True enough, and wisely said. Jowan, I hereby turn you over to the Tower of the Circle of Magi. May the Maker have mercy on your soul.
Thank you, my lord.
Let your people deal with you how they see
Now,
fit.
back to the matter of the Landsmeet. It will take some time to recall my forces and organize our allies. I would prefer to wait until that is done before calling the Landsmeet.
That's fine.
In the meantime, I suggest you pursue the remainder of the Grey Warden Treaties. We will need all the allies we can get if we are to defeat the Darkspawn Horde.
Hello? It's dark. Bug? And it says I can level up, but there's nothing there. Can I save? What happens if I save? Okay, it's still dark, so now let me try loading. What? Why does it have to bug out during a very important plot point? Oh, thank God, okay. Hello. It says I can level up, but I don't know. That's cool. Oh, just here, I guess, maybe. So, apparently the quest that we need to use to get to the vault to get Duncan's shield for Alistair as one of his plot items is done as part of the Landsmeet. So it looks like we're gonna go and do the last quest we have in regards to our treaties, which is the Dwarves.
Swing and stab! Swing and stab!
Scared the crap out of me. Alright, so I guess to the Prospect Mountains we go. Oh no, a battle. Although like the past 2 times it wasn't a battle. Oh, no. Oh, we're fighting with people. That's cool, at least. Oh, I see that big boy! I'm going for the big boy, going for the big boy! Took down the big boy. Sweet. Now there's a ton of bodies to loot. Make me rich. Alright, cool. And real quick, we are going to make health poultices with the 2 elf fruit that we just picked up. Cool. And let's keep moving. Alright, we're here in the mountains. Definitely looks like a dwarven statue of some sort, so I feel like we're on the right path, obviously. Looks like we have a group of bounty hunters up ahead. Okay, I was gonna talk, but looks like y'all wanna fight.
I still remember my first battle.
Did I really just die? That's awkward.
As you like.
I wasn't even paying attention.
On it.
Why are you running away?
I hope I don't get blood all over me again. How
I think we work
invigorating
well
that
together.
was.
Alright, so that was embarrassing because I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I did not mean to talk to Wynne, so there's that. She just happened to be standing on the bounty hunter I was trying to loot. Yeah, my dog was barking, and so I wasn't quite paying attention because I was trying to listen to what he was possibly barking at. Do we go this way? Is this the way we should go? It loops around, it looks like, so yeah, sure.
Oh.
I'm gonna save real quick.
Did not expect it to be this crowded.
So, what did your uncle say? Is he doing what you said?
Shh! Not so loud.
What the heck is going on here? Surface here.
Perhaps there'll be better trading in Redcliffe.
Baron?
Can I interest you in something? I've got the finest selection of previously owned armour and weaponry this side of Val Royale.
Let me take a look.
Of course. And remember, everything's covered by Farron's 24-hour lifetime guarantee.
Yeah, the previously owned thing kinda seems sketchy. I will take your elf root though. All of it. Portrait of a goose girl? What the heck? Alright, nope.
What now?
Let's go ahead and make as many of those as we can. We need more flasks. What's going on over here? Dwarf, surface
You
sword.
must know that murder is wrong, I assume.
I'm sorry, are you speaking to me?
That is why you wish to leave your crows. A crisis of conscience.
Yes, that is exactly it.
Joke if you wish, but I have the feeling that deep down you regret the life you have lived.
It's true. I regret it all.
Must you be such a child? Are you incapable of a single serious conversation?
I know. I'm terrible and it makes me sad. May I rest my head in your bosom? I wish to cry.
You can cry well away from my bosom, I'm certain.
Did I tell you I was an orphan? I never knew my mother.
Gad, I give up.
Still doesn't hit the same as Morgan and Alistair, though I do miss their banter.
Oh, you wish to talk to me? Truly, it's a courtesy for one so well-armed to notice a lowly merchant.
You live on the surface?
Someone has to. Trade with other races can dry up. We surfacers are Orzammar's lifeline, even if we're denied a caste. The Assembly says we've turned our back on the stone, but they still use the goods we bring. Hypocrites. Maybe it'll change by the time my children are grown.
How often do you restock?
Twice a year. I'm confined to a trade stall in the Commons, but I see enough. It's very closed in. My grandfather says I've lost my stone sense. I was born topside. I don't remember having it. Best of luck to you.
Alright, so I'm guessing we have to go up here to get to the...
Gain will not...
Vieta, this land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
I have important business.
None more important than mine.
Your business will wait. Orzammar must limit outside influence until the throne is settled. No one gets in.
I have urgent need to talk to your king.
Who doesn't? If I don't get in, no one should.
Orzammar has no king. Endrin Idukan returned to the stone not 3 weeks ago, sick over the loss of his sons. The Assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
A blight is coming, they must unite.
Wait, who are you to speak for Ferelden? You're no messenger to Loghain, that's for certain.
Thank the ancestors.
I am a Grey Warden. This treaty obliges Orzammar to aid me.
The Wardens killed King Cailan and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Loghain.
Well, that is the Royal Seal. That means only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
You're letting in a traitor? And a foreigner?
Haha.
In the name of King Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden.
Run to your false king.
Your bluster won't work on me. I'm a messenger of King Loghain.
Kill each other as you will, but take your sodding fight off my doorstep.
More enemies ahead!
Well, just couldn't have made it easy, could you?
Not so fast!
Takes forever!
I shall do it.
Oh, I didn't realize Alistair was dying. My attention span is all over the place.
King Loghain will reward
I
me for
love
this
this game.
Welcome back, baby daddy. Man, they're all dropping some good money. Okay. Alright, my dude, we did the thing.
You've done me a service. That fool Imrek was barking for a week. Are all humans so touched? You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden. Though I don't know what help you will find.
Sweet, we're in Orzammar.
Atrast Vala, Warden. Your arrival is a mixed blessing. We prefer that outsiders not witness our infighting, but your presence will be tolerated.
Hell yeah, as it should.
Those statues are dwarven paragons, if I remember right. The best of their ancestors.
Heck yeah.
Paragons. Please.
Now
It shall be
that's a
done.
thing of beauty, daughter. If you work hard like Branka, all Orzammar will know your name.
Mother, I don't want to be like her.
Don't say that! Not to me, not to anyone. Now get back to the forge. I want to see more details.
It is begun.
Yes.
Wow.
Alistair, may I have a word?
Of course. Anything for my favoritist mage ever.
It seems you and our fearless leader are inseparable these days. Joined at the hip, almost.
That's a bit of an overstatement, don't you think?
Well then, now that you're in an intimate relationship, you should learn about where babies really come from.
Where?
I know the chantry says you dream about your babies, and the good Fade spirits take them out of the Fade and leave them in your arms.
Wynne.
But that's not true. Actually, what happens is that when a girl and a boy really love each other...
Andraste's flaming sword, I know where babies come from.
Do you? Do you really?
I certainly hope so.
Oh, all right then. Oh, look, you're all red and mottled. How cute.
You did that on purpose.
Now, Alistair, why would I do such a thing?
Because you're wicked. That frail old lady act, I'm so not fooled. I'm onto you now.
Andraste's flaming sword. I gotta use that now.
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew!
Handlers, separate these dashers in the Diamond Quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
You will not speak that way about the man who should be king!
Okay.
I won't have fighting in the Commons, especially in front of outsiders. I find that sodding fool, I'll have him in the Legion. Vieta, Surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the Commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order.
The Blight's coming, bro.
Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the Assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want. Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here.
Sounds like they're the ones to talk to.
They've caged themselves for fear of each other. As you've seen, keeping order down among us working people is dodgy. No place for a proper lord. Balin speaks through his second, Vartag Gavorn, in the Assembly. Lord Harrowmont speaks through Dulin Ferender from his estate.
These names sound so made up. Alright, well, I'm gonna get going.
Yes, you should.
Let's explore a little bit.
That is a remarkable amount of lava. Do you think anyone ever falls in?
That's a valid question. Who are you?
Did you see that? I cannot believe what this city has come to. This would never have happened when Endrin was alive.
That one dude, his son?
Aye. What a terrible burden for a father to have only Balin left of 3 fine sons. In the end, Endrin himself recognized that Balin cared for nothing but power. It was Endrin who ordered his son away from his deathbed and embraced Lord Harrowmont as his heir.
I mean, it does kind of sound sketch that out of all the brothers, the one that's hungry for power ends up surviving. What do you know about Harrowmont?
Lord Harrowmont should be our king. He was King Endrin's closest advisor, the only one he could trust.
That sounds sketchy too.
Himself, ancestors welcome him, asked the Assembly to endorse Harrowmont.
Why such hate for his son?
Everybody knows he killed his brother Trian and let his father's favorite son take the blame. And many question whether Endrin died abed, as we were told, or whether Balin helped him along.
I'm gonna go.
You come at a sad time, stranger. I'm going home to wait it out. I suggest you do the same.
Sounds like we've got a conspiracy on our hands. Just to what extent, though?
Excuse me, do you have a moment?
Sure.
You look like you're not from around here.
Yes, you could say that.
Oh, wonderful. I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows the surface world.
Oh.
I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle?
The Circle of Magi?
I've been trying to reach someone there for years. I've sent missives with every caravan, but I never get a reply. I want to know if they would accept me for study.
Dwarves can't do magic. No, that's mean. Do you want me to ask them?
That would be wonderful. My name is Dagna, daughter of Janar of the Smithcast. Tell them I've already begun reading the Tevinter Imperiums for Tikum Kadab, and it's just fascinating.
Oh.
Did you know the Imperial Magister Lords once had genealogies of every human family known to produce a mage child? Oh, I'll go pack my bags right now. I'll be waiting by my father's shop.
Well, I can't do it right away, but that's so cute. Wynne approves +2. It's back there. This looks kinda secluded. Nothing important. Alright. I'm gonna save. Alright, let's check out what's supposed to be happening here in the Diamond Quarter. Look at this view! Wow. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's breathtaking, to say the least. I have no idea where I'm going though.
Let me guess. This is where the rich dwarves live, yes?
I would assume. Who is this?
You have come at a difficult time. Orzammar is ailing for want of a king.
Yeah, we've heard.
Lord Balin is a bad man! Yes, very bad!
This is Harrowmont's estate. Go straight to the guy himself. Or not. I forgot he's locked in his room.
I heard there was a Grey Warden here. I am Dulin Ferender, second to Lord Harrowmont, King Endrin's own choice as successor. Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position to help.
I would like to speak with Lord Harrowmont.
In an ordinary time, Lord Harrowmont would be honored to meet you. Unfortunately, we've already caught more than one of Balin's spies approaching Harrowmont under a pretense of friendship. So I'm afraid I won't be able to take your word. If you want to speak to Harrowmont, you will need to prove he can trust you.
How can I prove that?
That's a generous offer. If you mean it, You might attend the proving today. The Deshers take it very seriously. And unfortunately, Balin found some way to blackmail or intimidate House Harrowmont's best fighters into stepping down.
Do you want me to find out why?
That would be enlightening. Though I hope you won't pry too deeply into things they don't wish revealed. If you wish to show your loyalty, enter the proving as his lordship's champion. With your order's reputation, I've no doubt the ancestors would favor your arm.
And this is to be your king. One who cannot keep his own men from running like frightened children.
Lord Harrowmont does not use threats or intimidation to motivate his men. He leads by example.
Ah, I see. So it's his example they follow as they cower from this Prince Balin.
How dare you slander Lord Harrowmont?
Why should we ally ourselves with someone too scared even to grant us an audience?
Okay, I didn't want to give away this quest this time. I kind of want to do this on my own. But I did look up who would be the better choice, just endgame-wise, and they say that Balin would be, so I'm going to agree with Zevrod on this.
Were I you, I would seek a stronger king than this Harrowmont.
Surely you don't mean Balin.
Zevrod, you're right.
Then you and I have nothing more to say.
No offense, dude, but when it comes to keeping the race alive and letting the doors expand, it sounded like the internet was definitely all behind Balin. They said the choice is obvious.
So, how is it the dwarves have a king? I thought they voted on everything, or something like that.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was wondering. Alright, so I did look up in the wiki who I'm supposed to talk to actually get this quest going. It's going here. It's not the guy, but who is this?
Warden, welcome. It is always a blessing for Orzammar to host your order. I am Vartak Devorn, top advisor to our good Prince Balin. What news do you bring?
I need aid.
Yes, the treaty. I've seen it in the Shaper's libraries. Now the difficulty is that the treaty only compels our king, and we are sadly lacking one of those right now.
Is there some way I could help?
My prince is the rightful king, but a disappointing number of lords back the upstart Harrowmont for the throne. If you show your support for Prince Balin, he might be able to assist with your requests.
What do I need to do?
Harrowmont promised the same portion of his estate to two different Deshers, Lady Dace and Lord Helmy. Harrowmont can't possibly grant it to both of them, but they won't find out until after the vote is cast. I have copies of the promissory notes Harrowmont gave each of them. Once they see those, they should both reconsider their votes.
I'll have to think about this.
Don't expect this offer to last. If my prince hears you swore allegiance to his enemy, he won't be so friendly next time. I will be here if you change your mind.
Y'all are some nasty little dwarves.
The assembly is in session. Enter quietly if you wish to observe.
Very well.
Your mind has gone to dust if you think we would pass such a writ. Half our houses would go broke without the service trade.
The proposal is only effective until we have a king to ensure we are respected by the surfacers.
Leaving you conveniently positioned to take over all contracts. I'll see your head on a pike first.
Deshers, lords and ladies of the assembly. I've already doubled the guard to prevent violence. Must I summon more?
Steward Bandalore, Balin's sympathizers are tying our hands with trivialities. They may as well open us to the sky.
I suggest we put the matter to a vote.
And I suggest you have a taste of my family's mace.
Enough!
Wow.
The assembly is in recess until the members can regain control of their emotions.
I assume we have to talk to you.
Stone-forsaken fools and dusters. I'm sorry. This is the assembly of the clans. Only Deshers and occasional guests of state are allowed in.
You don't recognize the Grey Warden?
Forgive me. I am so exhausted. I completely forgot about the message from the gate guard. Welcome to Orzammar, Warden. I hope you can forgive our unrest. The loss of our king has hit us hard. Respect for your role is great, but you won't receive a proper hearing until we have a king on the throne.
Is there a way I can break the stalemate?
I must admit, Warden, I am at a loss myself. It lies with Prince Balin or Lord Harrowmont, and they are slow to trust anyone in these uncertain times. King of Ferelden, Harrowmont's man, can be found at the Harrowmont estate. Vartag Gavorn, Prince Balin's second, is often here in the Assembly. I only wish there was more I could do for you.
Alright. Go ahead and save. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here, and when we pick up next time, we're going to go ahead and choose a side and hopefully win the Dwarves over. I'll see you guys later.